Push the button. Boom.
Yes, sir.
We got to be thankful.
Yeah.
We got to be thankful, ladies and gentlemen. It is that week. We got to be thankful for everything we have.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Friendship, football, and all that. A bag of chips.
Oh, yeah.
All that and the bag of chips.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game Pick'ems, Season 10, Episode 13 starts right about...
Wow.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear. Pain and Game Pick'ems are here, live and in living color for you. What is up, everybody? I, of course, am your host with the most, Epistle, Alex Putnam, representing the now 4-7 Miami Dolphins, who are coming off of the bye week. This week, we play the Aints.
Why?
We play the Aints this week. We'll see how many paper bags. We'll see how many paper bags we'll see at Hard Rock Stadium. Hopefully, enough for the Houdat Nation. Joining me, as always, representing the Steelers in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA, got LC Muscles 28.
What's going on, everybody? LC Muscles 20 here. And unfortunately, after a loss to the Chicago Bears, we got a tough test ahead of us. But you know what? I'm still rooting for my team no matter what. But I do have something I do need to say in regards to one Mike Tomlin. And we'll get to that in a bit.
That's right. And representing America's team, we got Tiny Mother-Loving Tim.
Oh, yeah, everybody. It's me, Tiny Tim, America's favorite armchair football fan. I am still trying to get over tying the biggest comeback in Cowboys history. We got to beat those mother-loving chickens.
Yeah.
And now we have a big test on Thanksgiving because we just happen to be playing the same team that we played on Thanksgiving Day 30 years ago.
Ooh.
That's right, 30 years ago.
And I'll get to more of that a little bit later.
And our special guest picker, a fellow member of the Snow Crew, representing the Las Vegas Raiders, Mr. Napoleon Jonamite.
What's up, everybody? I am Napoleon Jonamite. Sometimes I'm a sports fan. Other times I'm a bit of a VTuber freak, as you can tell from the fact that I've got all kinds of VTuber memorabilia right behind me on this background.
Oh, yes. Gotta love it. Okay, let's start out like we usually do. Start out with the biggest winners of week number 12 in the NFL. Who do you guys have as your biggest winners of last week?
It's got to be the Cowboys.
Shador Sanders.
Why you got to rub salt in the wound there, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bro. I'm just calling it as I see it, man.
I said the Dallas Cowboys.
I
Coming
agree
back
on the
from
Cowboys.
21-0.
I agree on the Cowboys. Coming back from 21 down.
Yeah, that was somebody lit a fire under their asses at halftime.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs. He gave me 55.4 fantasy points last week.
He sure as hell did.
55.4, which I believe he had 219 on the ground and another 45 in the air. Absolutely incredible.
I'll definitely have to move him ahead of Saquon Barkley. Definitely.
Now, as far as the biggest losers are concerned, I think we can all agree Trayvon Mooring of the Carolina Panthers. for that cheap dick shot to Juwan Jennings after the game?
That was stupid.
What were you doing?
And
I have no idea.
For me, my biggest loser, how do you lose to the Cleveland Browns?
That even Raider Ben, another Raiders YouTuber I know, he's just like, he couldn't believe it. He's still going to the Raiders Chargers game this week in LA. He just couldn't believe it though.
How do you lose to the
Cleveland
Browns?
Browns?
The Cleveland friggin' Browns.
By the way, guys, there are 2 different links to this stream. There's one on that's not vertical like you're seeing right now. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them because one of them is on the shorts version. One of them actually is on the shorts version. Like it'll come up on there, and the other one's on the main version. So
if you want to see
something
regular, if you want to see it regular, click that link, not the one that has the phone on it. So there you go.
Right.
We're trying out something different because yes, the chats are combined. Because StreamYard does this thing where it's called MARS, multiple aspect ratio streaming. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. We'll see how it turns out. We shall see. Oh, there's Joshua Cook. Right on cue.
Super.
Right on cue. Went 11-3 last week for week number 12. Lost to Kansas City in overtime. Looking for his picks tonight. No Cassie versus everyone until Black Friday. Be on the lookout for that on the Joshua Cook YouTube channel. Joshua, as always, thank you so much for the love.
Thank you, Josh Cook.
Support.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time. Let's get into week number 13 of Pain and Game Pick'em, starting out in Detroit. As it is the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. This game is in Detroit at Ford Field. Lions are favored by 3 over under set at 48.5.
So let me take a look here. This line's been interesting. It's been moving back and forth a lot. It's been between 3, 2.5, 3, 2.5. It's now at 3 with the 48.5.
Okay. Referee for this game is?
It is Ron Torbert.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
You're going to get the Fox A team, Kevin Burkhardt, and the GOAT, Tom Brady.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $216. We're not doing standing room only. So $216.
I think they'd be big on Thanksgiving Day.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Who you guys got and why? Packers versus Lions.
I'll go first on this one. Why not?
Go for it.
The rematch of week number 1, where the Packers absolutely smoked the Lions in Lambeau Field. But since then, these teams have gone on 2 different paths. Offensively, the Packers have had trouble finding an offense identity without Tucker Kraft in the lineup. He's been out the past couple of weeks ever since he went on the injured reserve, and his season is now over. The Lions, sure, their defense had a really bad game against the Giants, but they were still able to secure the win. But my thing is here, which offense is going to show up when it matters most? That is going to be Detroit. I do expect some defensive stops throughout the game. I do think that a player you got to look out for is Brock Wright, if he's available. If not, it'll be up to the Detroit Lions backup tight end. And also, a little bit of a motivating factor. I don't know if he'll play this game, but Frank Ragnow is also back on the Lions. He came out of retirement and is going to play this year for the Detroit Lions, which is a huge motivating factor. I do think at the end of the day, I like Detroit to win this game. I think that they are the better team. Packers just do not have a consistent identity. And I think that even though Josh Jacobs is coming back, I still think it will be tough for them to get some kind of motivation established. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win this game by a final score of 30-27. Give me the Lions.
And there goes your camera again.
And there it goes again.
Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. I'll make this work. I just have to get a few things on here.
Steady hands, steady hands.
Steady hands. There we go. Okay, that should be better.
All right.
That should be a lot better.
Luke with a tour says chats aren't combined. Oh well. Oh, we'll have the regular one for next week. I'm just testing the waters a little bit.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Napoleon, who you got in this one? Packers, Lions.
I say it's going to be a tough one in terms of everything that I've been seeing here. But if you were to ask me, and I'm still amateur when it comes to all this.
Right.
If I have to say who my better team will be on this one, I'm going to say it'll be Detroit for me. It'll be a close one, though. Final score, 24-21. Give me the Lions.
Packers last week impressed shutting down the Vikings, but this will be a much bigger challenge because the Lions defense is pretty impressive, especially their front seven. The Lions offense at home can be explosive. Packers offense has not been all that, but I think they can get win in this one, especially against a sus Lions secondary. So look for a lot of points as the Packers win it late with a late sack from one Micah Parsons, ending the Lions' hopes and dreams of winning on Thanksgiving. And for the first time in God knows how long, the Packers sweep the Detroit Lions. 34-31. Go, Pack, go.
I actually agree with everything that LC and Napoleon have said. In fact, LC, we both have the same result. The exact same.
Oh,
yes.
I like it.
And I'm jumping behind that bad mama jamma Jamar Gibbs. I'm hoping he has a really big game. Give me the Lions over the Packers, 30-27.
You mean Sonic, like Sonic at David Montgomery's Knuckles. So we have Sonic and Knuckles on the team. So
Sonic and Knuckles. That's right. Sonic and Knuckles, baby. All right, next game on the list. Another Thanksgiving classic.
Tiny Tim's game.
It is your game, Tiny Tim.
Kansas City will probably. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, it's going to be a barn of burners, to say the very least. Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. This game is at Jerry World at AT&T Stadium. Chiefs are favored by 3. Over/under set at 52.
52. Let me take a look here. You are correct on both of them.
All right. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Chiefs and Cowboys is John Hussey.
And who are the announcers for this one?
Hello, friends.
Oh, Jim Nance and Tony Romo.
Yep.
And the lowest ticket price for this game, $420.
$420.
Smoke weed every day.
Blaze it.
Blaze it. Oh, no, I can't say that word.
Puff, pass.
We all know the rules. Save the Cowboys fan for last.
That's one of our most expensive games of the year.
Yeah. And rightfully so. I mean, the Chiefs and the Cowboys, come on now. Especially since Mahomes is from East Texas.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kind of a somewhat of a homecoming for him. And this is essentially a playoff game. Neither team can afford a loss with where they are right now in the standings. Dallas upset the Eagles at home last week, while the Chiefs beat the Indianapolis Colts. Patrick Mahomes played well in that game and seemed to come alive in the fourth quarter, and I think he will continue that here. I don't think Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will be able to keep up. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs 30-24.
Napoleon.
Oh, boy. In what I've been seeing, sure, Mahomes had a good game against the Indianapolis Colts. However, for me, the overall has been the Chiefs seem like a shell of their former selves. It's been hard for me to really put that much faith in them. And while the Cowboys may be a harder pick, I'm going to start off by saying for my answer, sound the alarm.
Wow.
I think that the Cowboys are going to carry that momentum, especially after having taken down the champs last week. Final score for me will still be close, but I still call the upset 30-27. Give me the Cowboys, and I want to see some glory hole.
Oh, for God's sake.
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Trifecta.
Wow. Beautiful.
Wow.
LC, what say you?
So with the Cowboys and the Chiefs, my thing is I'm looking at the defenses for this matchup. The Chiefs have allowed the fourth least amount of points per game this year, compared to the Cowboys who allow the third most in the league this year, which says something. I really don't think the Cowboys won the game. I just think the Eagles completely blew it in the second half. Their offense got completely stale. They had a terrible offensive game plan, just like the Colts did. But the Chiefs actually went in there and won against a better Colts team, against a really good Colts team. The Colts shut them down. The Chiefs this year have been reliant on their defense. That's been their bread and butter, has been their defense, because the offense really has been able to get the job done. With the Cowboys having one of the worst pass defenses in the entire league, the second worst pass defense in the entire league, I just don't think that the Cowboys have a matchup to cover Rashid Rice, Xavier Worthy, and the rest of the Chiefs that are out there. I expect touchdowns aplenty for Patrick Mahomes as the Chiefs win this one comfortably. Give me a final score of 31-23. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. And my pick for the game, if I had to pick a pick, would be Rashid Rice to get a touchdown.
Oh, anytime. Anytime touchdown for Rashid Rice. Book it.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what I had to say. You heard what Napoleon had to say. You heard what Elsie had to say. Tiny Tim, it is your turn. Cool.
All right, folks. My favorite week of the season, Thanksgiving, Cowboys traditional Thanksgiving game. There have been many great moments. There have been a few disappointing moments, but this year, I believe, will be the greatest and most watched Thanksgiving game in NFL history. You got Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, our East Texas boy from White House, Texas. He is leading that charge into AT&T Stadium against Dak Prescott and my Cowboys, who, well, some people say the Cowboys actually won that game. Some people will say that the Eagles lost that game. But I cannot be more proud of GP3. I mean, the way that boy catches those touchdowns and is able to stay in bounds is beyond me. He is very, very athletic. Meanwhile, you're going to have a Chiefs offense which is pretty good. They still got Travis Kelce, and I wonder if Taylor's going to be coming along this week.
Oh man.
I know. And I'll tell you what, the defense, the boys that we got right before the trade deadline, and we had two or three come back from injury. They really stepped it up this week. They really got to step it up this time. It is going to be a barn burner. Nevertheless. And it's going to be high scoring game. But in the end, the Chiefs are picked by 3, but I'm going to ask for the same thing Napoleon did. Sound the alarm.
There it is.
that defense is going to have to step it up really good, and it's going to be the defense that helps the Cowboys get this one. Give me my Cowboys over those Chiefs, 30-27.
Ooh, you and I had the exact same thought.
And yeah, give me Jared, give me Jimmy. You gotta give me the works.
No, trifecta.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
And there you go. There you go with that one. Last game on Thanksgiving, we head to Baltimore. As it is a battle in the AFC North, LC, pay attention. It is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Baltimore. Let's see. Ravens are favored by 7, over under set at 51.5.
That is correct. Actually, it's Ravens 7.5 now.
Ooh.
It bumped up.
Okay, bumped up just a tad.
Yeah, the over-under still the same. The referee for this game is going to be Craig Rolstad.
Craig Rolstad, okay. And who are the announcers for this one? I think this is on NBC. Yes?
Yes. This game is on NBC and Peacock. And you have an interesting collection here, or actually an interesting combination here. You got Mike Tirico and the Clapper.
Oh, the Clapper. Jason Garrett.
That's right. They're not on the main game. There's 2 NBC crews. I forgot about that.
Yep.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $92.
That's a little low for Thanksgiving. I'm surprised it's that low.
Yeah, it is.
Just a little bit. So who you guys got and why? Bengals versus Ravens.
Bengals and Ravens.
Yeah, I want to hear LC since this is
that's true. It's his
basically
division.
his division.
Why the hell not? Let's go. Okay, so the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore
Fuck
Ravens.
you, Baltimore!
Oh shit! That was a little too fast. That was fast.
Yeah, you're way too fast. You're way too fast on that one. Rewind. Rewind on that one. But Cincinnati, Baltimore, you have an AFC North rivalry, and the Baltimore Ravens are familiar with playing on Thanksgiving. The last time they played on Thanksgiving against an AFC opponent, they won against the Steelers. So they know a little bit about Thanksgiving and know how to win on that. The Bengals, this is their first time on Thanksgiving in a long time. And the thing is, this is going to be an interesting game because you have Joe Burrow coming back for the first time since week 2 of the NFL season. And you have Lamar not at his best, but still performing adequately. The Bengals are the worst pass defense in the league, only worse than the Cowboys, which is insane to think about. So you have 2 of the worst pass defenses in the NFL on Thanksgiving. While the Baltimore Ravens are coming out and playing better defensively since the bye. But honestly, I expect a shootout in this game. I think Baltimore's defense really hasn't been tested yet. They played weaker opponents. This is a team that actually will test them, especially with Jamar Chase being back after missing the last game because he decided to hawk a loogie at Jalen Ramsey. So I expect the Ravens and Bengals to put up a lot of points, but at the end of the day, I think Baltimore will end up being the better team here. They have the experience on Thanksgiving Day. Cincinnati just does not have that quality defense that could stop everything that the Ravens have. Also, the Bengals have the 31st ranked run defense in the league as well. One of the worst behind only the Giants are the worst run defense, but the Cincinnati Bengals are the second worst run defense. So expect Derrick Henry and Lamar to open up the playbook and get lots of big plays down the field, and Derrick Henry to have a great night because people have been questioning Derrick Henry this year. They've been saying he's been too old. He has been consistent enough. I think this is his breakout game. I think Derrick Henry, my bold prediction, Derrick Henry has over 125 rushing yards and a touchdown. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. And I hate saying it because I can't stand the Ravens, but Ravens are going to win this game by a final score of 34-30. Give me the Ravens, but you know what? Go ahead and play that clip out.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Exactly.
That's for you.
Yep.
Joe Burrow's back for the Bengals, which makes them a dynamic offense again? Question mark. Possibly. Although I thought it would have been so awesome to see Joe Flacco face his old team one more time. I think that would have been a better matchup, but no, Joe Burrow.
I agree.
But no, Joe Burrow is back. Joe Cool, Joe Shiesty, as the kids like to say nowadays. The Ravens offense has been stuck in neutral after Lamar Jackson has come back from his hamstring injury. Baltimore just hasn't clicked yet, but I think they will here. The Ravens will get the offense going, but Burrow, I think, will keep it close. This is actually one of my point spread games of the week. I think the Ravens win, but I think the Bengals keep it close. So close, so it's going to be a 1-point game. 31-30. Give me the Ravens.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Yeah.
I like it.
There you
Ah.
go. Point on.
As much as I don't want to trust Lamar Jackson, why? Because yes, Lamar,
Yes,
it is
Lamar.
you.
It is you.
I have a harder time trusting
Oh,
the Cincinnati Bengals because I just can't find consistency.
right.
So this is really one of those toss-ups, but I still think Baltimore is going to pull it out. Final score for me, 27-10. Give me the Ravens.
All right.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
All
Oh, yeah.
right, so that means it's down to Tiny Tim.
That's right. So, yep, it is the return of Joe Burrow, but my big question is exactly how effective is he going to be coming back from that time off? Of course, he's done a lot of rehab, and I'm sure working out with the guys, and I'm sure he'll be okay, but even though I don't really like Baltimore either, they just have a better offense and a better defense. Historically, their defense has been pretty consistent over the last 25 ever since they came back, ever since they got into the league when they moved out of Cleveland when they were the original Browns. So they just keep finding ways of getting good guys on their defense to carry the offense. I'm taking Baltimore. I'm going to make it unanimous. Taking Baltimore over Cincinnati by a score of 28-20. But of course, I've got 3 words for those rat birds.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Those damn rat birds. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Next game on the list we have is the Black Friday game. As it is the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. This game is in Philadelphia. And from what I am seeing right here, Eagles are favored by 7, over under set at 44.5. I'm assuming that's correct because
I'm looking at it on. I'm looking at it on ESPN. I've got that.
I think LC's got some problems.
I think so too.
99 problems.
And his webcam is one.
Webcam's one of them. Check 1 2. Yes. No. Maybe.
Yes. No. Maybe so. I don't know. Third base.
I'm just going to assume that's correct. All right.
What was that? 7 for the Eagles and 44.5 for the over under. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on ESPN.
7 and 44.5 for the over under. Yes. All right. Referee for this game, Tim. I believe you have those as well.
Actually, I don't.
Oh, okay. I will pull that up.
You can go ahead and pull that up, and I'll let you know that calling the game. Oh, it's going to be on Prime Videos, so you're going to get the Miracle Man, Al Michaels, and Kirk Herbstreit.
And the referee for this game is Carl Sheffers. And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, please sponsor me, is $355. $355.
$355.
Vampire Luke, this is going to be his coin flip game. So heads will be the Bears, tails will be the Eagles. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
He's got the Bears.
The Bears.
Vampire Luke is going with the Bears in this game.
The Bears.
How about now?
Okay. All right. I'm hoping everything works now. It's been having issues with just connecting. It's just having issues connecting. I couldn't hear you guys. I couldn't speak. It was like sounding coming out roboto.
You better now?
Yeah, it's a lot better now. Thank goodness.
Excellent. Woo!
Let's go.
Why, it sounded like a roboto?
It was someone else saying roboto. It was really weird.
Well, maybe I should say arigato.
No, it's okay now. We're good now. But
Domo arigato.
Okay, so let me go ahead and go back to the NFL. Let's see what it was. The Eagles were 7-point favorites, and 44.5 was the over. The referee for the game is going to be Carl Sheffers. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts on this game.
Okay.
The Chicago Bears, they just really don't seem like that team that has been able to take advantage of what they've been given in regards to playing good teams. Sure, you beat the Steelers last week, but the thing is that you had to play Mason Rudolph, who made some mistakes. The Chicago Bears, I will give them credit. They're the #1 defense in regards to turnovers. Right. They have a +16 turnover differential this year, which is insanely good. They're #1 in the league. But now you're playing the team that probably has the best defense in the league, let's be honest here, with the Philadelphia Eagles. Other than that one game, they pretty much have had, other than 2 quarters, they've shut down almost every offense that has played against them the past few weeks. And now the Chicago Bears, they don't really have a lot of players that are going to be able to stop the Eagles right now. They're facing a lot of injuries on their secondary and their linebackers, which is going to be a problem. I expect Dallas Goedert to have a huge factor in this game and play a really good game, especially because tight ends do really well against Chicago Bears. And Jalen Hurts can throw the deep ball like Mason Rudolph was not able to throw the deep ball last week. I think the Bears are in serious trouble here. I think the Chicago Bears win streak ends here. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game by a final score. I'll go 30-20. Give me the Eagles.
Oh, you know what that means?
Yep.
You know who you got to hear from, right?
We got to hear from Fetterman, right?
Yes, we got Senator Romy.
Are so much better than the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yep.
Tim, what say you?
Yeah, I almost agree with everything. I agree with LC, but one thing I also got to keep in mind, those chickens are going to be coming in mad as hell.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, after they thought they had those Cowboys dead to rights, which I thought the Cowboys were dead to rights at the end of that first half, and then they just let it all slip away. They've been talking all season long. Are the Eagles having offensive problems? Are they? I mean, they're okay here, they're okay there, or they're not okay here, not okay here. Sometimes you just can't tell with these guys. I mean, but they're still finding ways to win games when they need to. I don't know if it was just that, if they just fell flat on their face and let the Cowboys win. If it was the Cowboys really doing it to them. They're going to be mad as hell. And they're taking on a Chicago team, which, just like LC Muscle said, I don't think they've really proven anything just yet, even though they've won a few games here and there. I mean, right. I got to see more from Caleb Williams than what I'm seeing right now. So So for that reason, even though I hate to do it, because I hate the Eagles, I hate the Eagles, I love the Eagles, I despise the Eagles with every fiber of my being, but I have to take the Chickens over the Bears by a score of 28-21. But the only good thing about it is I get to hear from my favorite senator.
The Eagles
Yes, sir.
are so much better than the Eagles.
There you
Well,
go.
this is a big prove it game in front of a national audience for the Chicago Bears. For the Eagles, it's a chance to get back on the right track after losing the way that they did last week to the Dallas Cowboys. And as much as I love playing Senator Romey, I think there's one little clip I like to play right about now that's just a little bit better than that. And it goes a little something like this.
Ooh.
I am Napoleon, you're going to like me for this. I am trusting DJ Less and QB Mild Sauce to beat, to not just beat, to obliterate the Philadelphia Eagles on Black Friday. 31-21. Give me the Chicago Bears.
Are you for real?
You want me to unload that chamber too?
Yes,
Might as
please.
well.
For real.
Yep.
Bitch, are you for real?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Bitch, please.
What in
Chris?
the all types of blue hell?
Are you thinking, Pizzle? That's just what I think, and that's just how it's going to be.
Damn.
Give me the Bears.
Pizzle.
Napoleon, let's see.
Pizzle. Before I get to my answers, I have 3 words from another VTuber that you're familiar with.
Uh-huh.
Stay solo, bitch. Because if you had been on the show with us, you would have heard that nobody on the snow crew was willing to trust the team that risked, mortgaged, doubled down, yeeted away, and flushed their entire future down the toilet for DJ Moore. And then also went and backed the Brink truck up twice for Caleb Williams. This is where I say the luck streak for the Bears comes to an end. To be the champs, you must unseat the champs.
Yep.
For me, it's going to be a blowout. Final score 35-10. Give me the Eagles.
Okay.
Ooh,
so that means, Senator?
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
I love it. All right, now we get to the Sunday slate of games. Let's just get this one out of the way.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Because this game's going to suck ass.
Oh, it's going to be terrible.
The Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets from MetLife Stadium. Falcons are favored by 2.5, over under set at 39.5.
Took a look. Yep, you're right on both of them.
Referee for this game is
the zebra for the Falcons and the Jets. Oh, good Lord. Let me see who it is.
My condolences already.
It's going to be Sean Hockley. surprisingly.
Where's Vampire Luke? I'm waiting for that comment. I know it's coming. And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
Jets and Falcons. This is going to be on Fox, and you got Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma.
Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma. Lowest ticketed price, $37.
Nobody wants to see this game.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no to the no.
There it is. There's the comment I was looking for. There it is, right there. Investigate Sean Hockley. Let's be honest. Who's going to watch this game?
No,
Exactly. Exactly. Let's start with Napoleon. Napoleon, who you got in this one, bud?
You know, McCoffey is a Jets fan.
McCoffey.
But that's only because of he likes Kermit the Frog.
Yes.
And Kermit is green, and the Jets wear green.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I look at that Jets team, and I still remember the game where Justin Fields had negative passing yards.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just asked the question that Dean will always ask on the show. What are we doing?
Oh.
What are we doing?
Exactly. Meanwhile, we look at the Falcons, those doity boys, and Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins.
2 Chainz.
If you had to have me pick a team on this one, I don't trust Justin Fields.
Nope.
But somehow I am willing to put my faith in the Falcons. Final score of 27-21. Give me the Falcons. And I'm not just picking the Falcons. I'm blocking them in.
This is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Interesting. Yeah, the Falcons are on the road for a second straight week, which is a challenge in the NFL. And they beat the Saints last week thanks to their defense. That defense will play well here too, but I think the Jets defense will play well here as well. It will be a low-scoring game, but I'm in agreement. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons to beat the New York Jets. Final score, let's go 10-7.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Bijan Robinson will get the only touchdown of the game.
Okay.
For the Falcons.
We punt.
No, we
punt. Oh, wait, wrong team.
Awesome.
Not much I can add to this game here. I'm just I just don't have much trust in Justin Fields. And I think Kirk Cousins is ready for a rocking chair. But it'll be my man Bijan Robinson from Texas. He'll be able to carry these guys here. Wide receiving core is slightly banged up, but I think they've got a chance to win this one. This is going to be a very, very close game. This is not a point spread game of the week, but I am going to take the Falcons over the Jets by a score of 26-24.
LC?
You know, I was thinking about this, one of my upsets of the week, but I decided not to. You know, I'm just like, with both these teams, they got problems, however, but you know, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to let fate decide.
Oh.
This is my coin flip game of the week for this week. This is my coin flip game of the week.
Nice.
I have an idea of what I'm thinking about, but honestly, I just wanted to make this a coin flip. So we got the nasty number one is for the New York Jets, and this is going to be for the Atlanta Falcons.
Very nice.
So who wants to count me down?
All right, let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Baba
boy.
One. Damn, I dropped it. One more time. One more time.
Baba boy.
All right. Baba boy.
There we go. Okay. There we go. We got.
Oh, no.
He doesn't like this pick.
Oh, no.
Got the Jets.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Got the Jets. Got the Jets at the coin flip.
Oh,
Kirk
geez.
Cousins.
Oh no.
Kirk Cousins throws 3 interceptions. The Jets somehow survive and win under Aaron Glenn's defensive capabilities. Final score 9-6.
Damn. Jeez. Oh, there's Dashy, so I got to play this clip. Where the hell?
Oh,
is it?
yes.
Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Ooh, banana.
And yes, that did take 17 hours to make, and it was worth every damn second.
There's actually a new old banana. It's actually a different one from the newest Donkey Kong Country game.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if you guys wanted to hear it.
Send it. Yeah.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you so you can play it. It's actually kind of funny. Hold on. I'm going to play it. So let me go ahead and send that to you guys on the chat. So yeah, that's the new one from DK Bonanza, which actually just got nominated to the Game of the Year.
Yeah.
That's insane to think about. A Donkey Kong game got named for.
That still surprises me.
Game of the Year. What else? What else is nominated for that?
A bunch of games you've never heard of.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
You're probably right there.
Yeah, true.
All right.
DK Bonanza's the only one that you've heard of.
Next game on the list, we head to the Gulf of Tampa, as it is the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from Raymond James Stadium. Bucks are favored by 2.5. Over under set at 43.5.
You're right on both of those.
Referee for this game is
Bill Vinovich.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
All right, for the Cardinals and the Buccaneers, this game's on Fox. And you've got Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston.
A.K.A.
Moose.
On
And
the call.
lowest ticketed price is $40.
That sounds about right.
$40 for the Cardinals and the Buccaneers. Is Baker Mayfield going to be playing is the question.
They're saying right now he's on track to play. So right now they're not sure. He did not practice today, but he still can practice. I think it's up to 48 hours. If he doesn't practice by Friday, he will be out. But right now, if he practices at least one day, he should be in.
So that means it could be Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Teddy
sir.
Bridgewater. Man, how old is that guy?
Teddy Bridgewater for I believe he's got to be like 30 something.
He's about
33.
Like he's ready for a
He's
rocket
33,
ship.
yeah. Because he was drafted in the 2014 draft.
Yeah. Cardinals have had success with Jacoby Brissett throwing it, but they've only won one game with him under center, and that was against the Cowboys. I bet you remember. You remember that game pretty well, Tim. I'll bet.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Tampa defense wasn't good against the Rams, so it's kind of a toss-up, which means I'm letting fate decide on this one.
Ooh.
This is my coin flip game of the week. So, heads will be the Cardinals. Tails will be the Bucks.
All right.
Alrighty.
Count me down.
All right.
3,
2, 1.
Baba
Boom! God damn it.
NFL.
I'm going to count it. It landed on the ground as well. So, I am going with, hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucks are hot and ready to play. BUCCANEERS. Go Bucks. 27-20. Give me Tampa Bay.
All right. Well, this was a little bit hard for me to handle here, but for some reason I'm leaning toward Arizona. I'm leaning toward Arizona on this one, slightly a little bit. Buccaneers, they've got some injuries on the offense that might affect them a bit. So, of course, Arizona's got one of the most underrated tight ends in the league, Trey McBride. I think he'll come through in this one. I'm taking the Cardinals over the Bucs by a score of 27-23.
LC?
Let me just type it 1 second here. So, with the Buccaneers and the Cardinals, this is an interesting series because you have this series realistically being competitive in the interesting circumstances here. So, both these teams realistically right now, they've had some injury issues. So you could call this the medical bowl. Right. And the series is actually tied 11-11.
Make a wish.
$15 million.
Damn.
Yeah, that's one of my wishes. But anyways, the last time these teams played in Tampa was in 2019, where it ended up being a shootout, 30-27, and that was with Kyler Murray and Jameis Winston playing in this matchup.
Crab legs
Winston. And the Cardinals had around the same kind of record as they did back then, which is actually crazy to think about. Because the Cardinals are they're 3-6-1, and the Buccaneers were a lot better because they were a winless. They were a really bad team too. But this is going to be interesting because it seems like the coach of the Cardinals is now coaching for his job because Kyler Murray is not going to be your franchise quarterback. We get that. But now, is Jacoby Brissett your quarterback? And is Marvin Harrison going to be able to play? We don't know that because he had appendectomy surgery as well a few weeks back, and he's still not yet ready to play. Tampa is getting a few key pieces back, including Bucky Irving, which is going to be a huge momentum boost for the Buccaneers. That is really big. Getting him back is going to be a huge boost of confidence for Baker Mayfield. I expect Baker Mayfield to throw a lot of screens and checkdowns where the Cardinals really don't defend that well. And they don't really defend the run that well either. So expect a lot of running, a lot of screens. I don't think Baker, they're going to ask him to do much if he plays. You're going to rely a lot on the screen, a lot of the short runs, a lot of the short passes. And I still think they get the job done. I don't think it's as high scoring as the last time, but I still think they get it done. My final score is going to be Tampa Bay 23, Arizona 17. Give me the Buccaneers to win this game.
All right. And Napoleon.
Well, we already know that even though it is absolute ass, the new Call of Duty is out, so we definitely know Kyler Murray's not going to be involved in this game.
Right.
And for me, as much as I hate when they beat my Raiders in the Super Bowl that one year, I have to go Tampa Bay for this one. Final score of 24-17. Give me Tampa Bay and the Buccaneers.
All right. Next game on the list we have battle in the AFC South, as it is the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts from Lucas Oil Stadium. And from what I am seeing right here, the Colts are favored by 4.5, over under set at 44.5.
It actually dropped a little bit. It's actually now down to 4, and even 4.
Even 4. Okay. Interesting pick. Referee for this game is?
It is going to be, let me pull this up, Clay Martin.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
Calling the game on CBS, Texans and Colts will be Iron Eagle and J.J. Watt.
What? Speaking of J.J. Watt, I like what he did with T.J. because T.J. actually broke J.J.'s sack record. And J.J. Watt, class to him, man. Just give a round of applause, class to J.J. Watt for celebrating how he handled that situation with T.J. Watt passing his brother in all-time sacks. What a great moment. And it's great that he's now calling his former team.
Nice. Mm-hmm. And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time is $86. 86. Is CJ Stroud going to be back for this one? Have they
Right
said?
now, he did actually practice. He was actually a full participant in practice this week. He is expected to play.
So no more long neck ice cold mills. No more
No draft neck. No draft neck.
Nope.
I think the big factor in this game is going to be the Texans defense, because last week against the Bills, they had 8 sacks and I believe 3 turnovers. That's pretty freaking good, if you ask me. Kind of a resurgence for that Texans defense that hasn't been seen a lot this whole season. The Colts have lost to the Chiefs last week, but they will do something here that they needed to do more of in that game, and that is give the ball to Jonathan Taylor. So look for the Colts to. I was honestly going back and forth with this one, up and down, all around. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to make an apology to Dr. K again. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts to beat the Houston Texans 23-21. Give me Indy. I changed my mind, Napoleon, because I remember the dog said I picked Houston first.
Yeah, and we are not going to have you on that island again, buddy.
No.
I already had to tell you those same words from Genevieve Yoso earlier. You're not getting it a second time. And you know what else? And you know what else is not going to happen a second time? I am not going to make an apology to Dr. K a second time.
No.
I already made that mistake foolishly once. I am not doing that again. And for me, I really, really think it was just a lucky game for Houston. And I think it's going to be a blowout in favor of the Colts. Final score for me is 35-17. Give me the Indianapolis Colts.
LC?
Have the Colts fallen off recently? The past 3 weeks, they got most of the game. They came back late, but the Steelers pretty much hand dominated against the Colts.
Right.
The Falcons, they barely beat in overtime. And then you don't score a point the single second half against, actually no, in the entire 4th quarter, you don't score a single point against the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime. So honestly, something has to give, because the Texans defense, let's be honest, is one of the top defenses in the league. They're the second best in regards to the pass, and one of the best in regards to rushing. I think they're the second best in regards to rushing behind the New England Patriots. And I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are actually number 1 pass defense, which is crazy to think about. But the Colts here, they desperately need a win, especially because this win could put themselves in the driver's seat of the AFC South. And with games, this is the top part of their schedule. They got to play the Jaguars next week, Seahawks, Niners, Jaguars, Texans. They literally have this is their gauntlet. This is their season right here. The first half of the season didn't matter to this point. Now they have all their division games. They don't have any more cupcakes. They gotta win a majority of these games if they want to stay relevant in the play and make it a good playoff berth. They can do that, but I think the Texans will give them a harder contest than most people will. A lot of the money is coming in with Houston covering the spread. So I think the Colts will win, but I think Houston will cover. So my final score is going to be Indianapolis 24, Texans 20. Give me the Colts.
Is this your point spread game?
It actually is not. We'll get to that a little later.
Okay.
We'll actually get to that one later.
All right. And Tiny Tim.
Well, this one actually is my point spread game of the week. Indianapolis doing all right. Got beat in overtime by Kansas City. This is a bounce back game. Houston's got a pretty good defense. This is going to be kind of close, but I'm taking my final score is 24-21. Taking Indianapolis with the win. I'm taking the Texans with the points.
All right, let's stay in the AFC South as we go to Nashville, as it is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. This game is at Nissan Stadium. Let's see, the Jaguars are favored by 6.5, over under set at 41.5.
Actually, over and under went up, but the point spread you got right. The over under actually went up to 42.
Ooh. Okay. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Jaguars and the Titans is Brad Rogers.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This one's on CBS here, and they're calling the game. This. He's gonna run it in for the touchdown.
Wonderful, spectacular, miraculous.
And of course, Adam Archuleta.
Adam Archuleta as well.
Yeah.
Adam Archuleta.
And the lowest ticketed price according to Game Time. Lowest one we've seen so far, I want to say, this season. 11.
Single digits? Oh, I thought it was going to be single digits. $11.
$11.
$11. That's amazing.
Nobody wants this game.
Hell no.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, here's the thing, though.
Hey, we might as well play that song again for this game, you know?
You know,
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Well, the thing is, though, you have 2 tickets in your car. Someone breaks in, at least 6 more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Vampire Luke with a $5 donation saying, thoughts on the design of the new stadia for the NFL, which I guess will host NFL game starting in 32 in his hometown of Birmingham, England.
I have not seen it.
I have not heard of that.
Interesting.
I've not heard of that either, but yeah.
I think I might have to get a passport for that. Hey,
same.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I'd like to see more international games. Hopefully, we get one in Japan at the Tokyo Dome.
Oh, heck yeah!
Instant 5-star classic, according to Dave Meltzer. Now, as far as the Jaguars and Titans are concerned, who you guys got and why?
Tennessee is crap. Tennessee is crap. They are a dumpster fire. They just need to blow up the team and just start from the ground up. I'm just going to put it right here. This is probably my lowest point game of the week here. I'm just going to say Jacksonville 20, Tennessee 13.
Napoleon?
Tennessee, absolute dumpster fire. Jacksonville has been playing pretty dang good, which is a surprise. But for some strange reason, I don't know what was going through in my mind when I was trying to pick out scores for this. I had it a little bit closer and a little bit higher. For mine, though, I still am going with the Jaguars, but the final score is going to be 30-24. Give me Jacksonville.
Really?
LC?
An interesting game to say the least. Jacksonville's won 5 of the they've won 5 of the last 6 games. Overall in the series, they did lose at the very end of the year in 2024 to make them miss the playoffs. But last year, they ended up winning by a score of 10-6. Even with Trevor Lawrence, the problem is the Jaguars will limit the passing game for Cam Ward. They have the best pass defense in the NFL, which will be a problem, forcing Tennessee to run, which will still be a problem because Jacksonville can still hold their own. Jacksonville's been a sneaky good defense, but their offense, it's been up and down. It's just like the price stock chart of Enron. Up, down, up, down, up, down, and then
oh my gosh, Enron. That's something I haven't heard in a hot minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What
you ever seen that Simpsons?
What kind of year is this?
I don't know. I was just making a prediction. You guys see that Simpsons episode where they have the Disney ride where it's the Enron stock chart thing? That's what it reminds me of.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
So that's when Simpsons was good. But anyways, the Jaguars and the Titans, the last time that these teams played, it was an offensive ineptitude. All it was field goal after field goal after field goal, and it came down to the very end of the game where Bigsby Tank Bigsby ended up running the ball in. Just ineptitude for both teams. I think Jacksonville will put up a little bit more points, but I expect Tennessee to put around the same. Give me the Jaguars to beat the Titans by a final score of 17-6.
Did we get everybody? Did we get everybody for this one? Tim, you gave yours? Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next game on the list, we head to Carolina, as it is the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, yes, the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, yes, the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. Rams are favored by 10.5, over under set at 45.
Only 10.5?
Only
10.5.
Come on, I just had it here. Give me a second. Okay, there it is. 10.5 and 45.
Referee for this game is?
Well, this is interesting because Adrian Hill, if you don't know the referee, Adrian Hill last week got hurt. He tore his Achilles. And it's actually something we've never seen in the NFL before, where a referee had to literally pass the white hat off to another referee. Guess who the referee is going to be for now that Adrian Hill is out? Scott Novak is now taking over.
Okay.
So Scott Novak is taking over with Adrian Hill's crew.
Scott
He's not going to be the umpire, unfortunately.
Okay. He didn't tear his ACL, did he?
No, it's Achilles. It was Achilles.
He didn't tear his Achilles.
I thought he did.
Well, he injured himself. That's all we know. And referee for this game. And who are the announcers for this one?
This game is going to be on Fox, and you have Adam Amin and Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Okay.
So he just strained it. You're right, Alex. I'm sorry.
Lowest ticketed price is $46. $46. Rams, Panthers. Who you guys got and why? Let's take it for a spin. Let's start with Tiny Tim first.
Well, you got a pretty good team that's probably one of the best, if not the best team in the entire NFC. They're doing it with no flash, but a whole lot of substance.
And
of course, with one of my favorite wide receivers, Nakua Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Nakua Matata.
I'm almost
no pass and caress.
That's right.
Yeah, and Carolina, even though their star running back Rico Suave, he's doing okay, but they're starting to play like frauds instead of contenders. This is what I like to call my double up game of the week.
Double up?
Double up?
That's right, because I see the Rams doubling up the Panthers by a score of 28-14.
Oh, okay. Interesting. LC?
Carolina and the Rams. The Rams coming off a humongous, great game last week. So the Panthers, however, oh god, their offense in Neptune was as well.
Yeah.
It shouldn't. So realistically, hold on. Where did my notes go? Hold on. There we go.
On your left.
Okay, there we go. So Carolina Panthers, even though they played well with the 49ers, their offense limited them with all the turnovers. The Rams were damn near perfect against the Buccaneers. There is going to be a letdown spot for this Rams team at some point. I think it is here. Carolina does play really well at home. This is actually my point spread game of the week. I think Carolina, after that embarrassing loss, will rebound here, but I think the Rams will win. I expect the Rams to win, but I'm taking Carolina with the points. I think the Panthers will cover the score easily, especially because they're at home. the West Coast team go to the East Coast for a 1 o'clock game. There has been some problems with this year. Some teams have done better. The Rams really haven't done it this year. That's actually surprising. The Rams really haven't traveled on the road this year for a 1 o'clock game, other than the Titans game. That was like their only time they did so, because technically the Colts are still in a central time zone. The Ravens, yeah, it depends, but honestly, they've been playing well. But honestly, I do think that the Panthers, they haven't traveled over the East Coast in a while. I think that'll get back to them, but I still think that the Rams will win. Final score: Rams 30, Panthers 20. Give me the Rams.
So, like you said, this is a long trip for the Los Angeles Rams, but they get a Panthers team coming off a Monday night game on the West Coast. So that pretty much evens itself out when you think about it. The Rams have an MVP leader in Matthew Stafford on offense, and the defense is playing at a very high level. Bryce Young wasn't good Monday night, and I think he will struggle here as well. Rams take it, but the Panthers hang around behind their defense. I'm agreeing with you guys. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams to beat the Panthers of Carolina 24-17.
Funny enough, that's exactly what I was thinking. The Rams, they are the better team. There's just straight up no doubts on that one.
Right.
24-17. Give me the Los Angeles Rams.
Yes. And
Nakua Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
All right. Next game on the list we have is the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns.
And we're the Cleveland Browns.
And we're the Cleveland. Actually, somebody said that earlier in the chat. Where is it? Yep, there it is. We're the Cleveland
Browns.
And we're the Cleveland Browns. We know you are.
Yeah.
49ers favored by 4.5. Over under set at 36.5.
It actually jumped up to the 49ers -5.
I could see that.
I'm not surprised. Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Niners and the Browns is Brad Allen.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game is on CBS, and I'm calling both games.
I'm going both
Kevin
games.
Harlan.
Yeah, Harlan and Green.
Kevin Harlan, Trent Green, and the lowest ticketed price according to Game Time. If this thing will cooperate, Cleveland, there you are, $28.
That's really low.
28 bucks.
And we thought it was hilarious when it came to the Tennessee game.
Yeah. 28
Actually,
bucks.
the Tennessee game is still more funny than this one.
It is. It's 11. On now. So yeah, Shedeur Sanders making his first home start for the Browns. He was solid in his victory last week over the Raiders. He was solid, but the Browns defense, I think it'll be the Browns defense will be the big difference here. Myles Garrett will be all over Brock Purdy in this one. But look for Brock Purdy to have troubles against them, but find a way to win it close. This one will be very, very close by a field goal. Might be a last-second field goal. 23-20. Bang, bang, Niner gang. San Francisco.
I got this very, very strange feeling that Shedeur Sanders is in for a rude awakening. Because San Francisco, yeah, they've been banged up for the last couple of years, but they still find ways to put guys in their positions over there where they need them the most, and they come out winners. He's going to get a real dose of reality here. I'll pray for him, though. But he's going to get roughed up. I'm taking – this is not my lock of the week, but I am taking the Niners over the Browns by a score of 30-17.
Napoleon?
Well, we talk about the walking wounded, but they have been the team that doesn't quit.
Right.
The other team is the Cleveland Browns.
Right.
They punt. And they punt.
And they punt.
Punts. All I have to say is, Shedeur Sanders, you got lucky against Geno Smith. You're not going to get lucky at all against Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be 35-17, bang, bang, Niner gang.
LC?
Well, it comes down to me here. So the Niners, they have a lot of injuries going on. And even though Brock Purdy played one of his worst games ever, they somehow still end up winning against the Panthers. This time, however, it's against the Browns, who have a little bit of a resurgence now under Shedeur Sanders, Daddy Dion's boy, Shedeur Sanders. He'll be making his second career start, and this time will be at home where there'll be a lot of fans here cheering for him. The Niners do not play well in Cleveland. They have not won in Cleveland since 1984 when Joe Montana was there.
Oh my
So, Alex, that trend is going to continue. Sound the alarm! I'm taking the Cleveland Clowns. Yes. This is one of the only times you're going to hear us out of me. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns to beat the Niners. To beat them. Because honestly, I just don't see how. If Purdy throws another couple interceptions like he did last week, the Browns are going to take advantage of it with the running game. And the Niners having the third worst pass defense. Final score, Browns 20, 49ers 17. Give me the Browns.
What?
Is you for real?
Yeah.
Bitch, are you for real?
You for real?
What in the all types
of blue hell?
Just about to play. Oh my God.
That is a very wild prediction.
Stop it. Get some help.
What the Oh, goodness.
You had me pushing all my buttons on that, man. That why?
You got buttons too?
I have buttons.
Buttons.
Let's hear some from you. Let's hear a couple
I mean, you didn't
buttons
hear.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah.
Well, how about we throw in some
Bruh.
And I have a question, Elsie Muscles, for picking the Cleveland Browns.
What kind of stupid are you?
Oh my gosh.
That is, yeah, crazy.
All right.
Yeah. No, come on, dude. Why?
Insane. Last game on the 1 o'clock slate. It's my game. It is the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. This game is at Hard Rock Stadium. Dolphins are favored by 5.5, over under set at 41.5.
You're correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is?
It's Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow, I almost threw out my neck with that one.
I think that's karma for you choosing the Browns.
No, it's not karma.
It could be. You're throwing out your neck for Alan Eck.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had to put that emphasis on the Eck part.
Yeah.
And who are the announcers for this one?
This one is Dolphins and Saints on Fox, and you got Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth.
Lowest ticket and price is $38.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
$38. Joshua Cook with a tour says fence up and collapse.
Fuck out, that's Austin's music.
Fuck out.
Good God Almighty!
Y'all know the rules. Save
Pizzle for last.
For last. what one? I'm going to go first on this one. The Miami Dolphins are actually the third. They're actually the third most bet team to cover their spread this week. They're the third most behind the Broncos and the Giants, which we'll get to later. It's crazy to think about because the New Orleans Saints, they played such a bad game offensively last week. Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler are not the answers in New Orleans. No. The New Orleans offense is just completely inept and ineffective in their lineup. Sure, they have some pieces, they just cannot be used properly. Miami's coming off a bye week and is going to be in a much better spot here with Devon Achane, Jalen Waddle. Go ahead and play a sound effect, Alex.
Oh, all right. Where's that? Where is Mr. Waddle?
Expect Jalen Waddle, Devon Achane to dominate this New Orleans defense and get lots of points on the board. This is one of my games that I actually, you know what? Actually, no, this is not my lock. My lock's a little later, but I'm still going to take the Dolphins, though. Final score, Dolphins 34, Saints 17. Give me the Dolphins to win this one. I know that'll make Dennis happy.
Dennis the Menace, wherever he's at.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. Yeah, New Orleans is. I'm not sure what they are anymore. I mean, they still have Chris Olave, but he's getting up there. Meanwhile, the Dolphins are very, very quietly and slowly but surely starting to find their way, I think. This is just my opinion. I think this is going to be an okay game, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Dolphins over the Saints by a score of 27-21. Fins up, baby.
Huh. You talk about Tua turned the ball over.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, it's easy to turn the ball over against Bayi, the bye week.
Right.
But now we're talking about the Saints. The last time the Saints were relevant, at least in my opinion, was back when Drew Brees was the quarterback.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And this team, they want to act like they're still the team that had Drew Brees as a quarterback. These guys are bottom of the barrel dumpster trash. And I am going to go ahead and say, it's weird for me to do it, but I am putting my faith in Tua. Final score is going to be 21-3. Fins up. Give me the Dolphins.
Okay. So, guess it's my turn.
Yep.
Yes, you've heard what I had to say. You heard what LC said. You heard what Napoleon said. Mr. Alex, it is time for you to
call. Let me just say this. The last time the Saints were in Hard Rock Stadium, they won the Super Bowl back in 2010. That's the last time. Believe it or not, that is the last time the Saints were at Hard Rock Stadium. Hard to believe it's been 15 years since then.
Jeez.
Dolphins are coming off of the bye and won 2 straight before that. They've done it with a good running game with Devon Achane and a slightly better defense than what we've seen the previous weeks. The Saints have offensive issues that will come into play here. Miami has seemed to right the wrongs, and I think that will show up here. I am going with the Miami Dolphins to win. Hopefully a lot, by a lot of points, but I would not be surprised if the Saints keep this close. Matter of fact, it's a trap. I'm picking the Dolphins to win, but I would not be shocked if the Saints get the job done. But I am going to pick the Dolphins. Final score 28-14. Fins up, baby. There you go. Now, moving on to the 4 o'clock slate of games. We start out in Seattle as a bit of revenge game for one Sam Darnold, as it is the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 11.5, over under set at 41.
Yep, you're correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is?
It's going to be your favorite, Alex.
Cleat.
Cleat Blakeman.
Cleat Blakeman. He's named after a shoe. God's sake. And who are the announcers for this one?
Calling the game for the Seahawks and the Vikings. It's on Fox. And it got Joe Davis and Greg Olson.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $176.
That sounds about right.
Who you guys got and why? Vikings versus Seahawks.
How about we hear from Napoleon first?
Napoleon, let's hear what you got.
Well, so I'm going to get a tiny bit personal.
Oh.
So the Seahawks were the team of my late brother-in-law. It will be 10 years next year since he passed. And, of course, when it came down to his household, he was a Seahawks fan, his wife, a Niners fan. So you can imagine what Sundays were like in that household. But I've kind of made this sort of a personal thing since I started doing picks, especially on Snowman in the Morning. If the Seahawks are favored, I pour one out for my late brother-in-law and I give them the pick. I don't see Minnesota going and getting the win on this one, especially when you see that much of a difference. Final score, 27-17. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, this is a bit of a revenge game for Sam Darnold against the team he played with in 2024. He led the Vikings to the playoffs, and they didn't want him back. Instead, they're sticking with J.J. McCarthy, who is in concussion protocol after last week, which means it's probably going to be either Carson Wentz or Max Brosber making his...
No, Carson Wentz is out for the season.
Oh, excuse me. It's going to be Max Brosmer making his first start. Who? Exactly.
Oh.
Now Sam Darnold is playing at a high level. Vikings have quarterback issues. That's tough enough on the road, but in Seattle, that is going to be absolutely brutal. I am going with the Seahawks to win. Final score, 30-9. And I'm not just picking the Seahawks. I'm locking them in.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
2 weeks in a row. Poo time. Seahawks are my lock of the week.
All right. Yeah, I agree with everything you said right there. Sam Darnold is going to show. He's going to show Minnesota how he's improved over the last year or so. I mean, Seattle. I think they're in a dog. I think Seattle's in a dogfight with the Rams for the lead in the NFC West. That may come down to maybe the final 1 or 2 games. Man, Seattle is really, really tough, especially when they're at home. I'm sorry, but the Purple People Eaters have no chance of winning this one. I'm taking, and this is not my lock of the week. That's coming up later. But I'm taking the Seahawks convincingly over the Vikings by a score of 30-19.
What a shame this Vikings offense has to go through. Inconsistent quarterback play, J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz. They just have not been the answer offensively for the Minnesota Vikings. I honestly think it was a mistake getting rid of letting Sam Darnold walk in free agency. And I think that Sam Darnold's going to make them to show them this weekend what they missed out on. Seahawks win this one convincingly by a final score of 37-17. Give me the Seahawks. Vikings will score a late garbage time touchdown, but it won't even matter at that point.
All right. Next game on the list. It's your game, LC. It is the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers from Heinz Field. And from what I am seeing right here, Bills are favored by 3.5, over under set at 46.5.
You're correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is?
It is Alex Kemp.
And the announcers for this one, Tim, are?
Well, after calling the Chiefs-Cowboys the game, they're going to be calling this game. Hello, friends.
Oh, 2 games in a week. For
they're calling both games.
They're calling both games. And the lowest ticket price is $134. Y'all know the rules. Save LC for last. Let's start with Tim. Who you got in this one?
So Pittsburgh is trying to get back into the swing of things in the AFC North. Meanwhile, I've been looking at this Buffalo team for the last few weeks, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, Buffalo has the talent, but there's some chinks in the armor.
Right.
They're not quite firing on all cylinders. Kind of making me think of the Kansas City Chiefs. They're almost in a similar way. There's some chinks in the armor. And of course, we talked about Kansas City going into Dallas for Thanksgiving. So I've been taking a look at this game here. So it looks like Mason Rudolph again is going to be starting for Pittsburgh.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen is kind of slipping a little bit. I think the Buffalo offense is starting to struggle a little bit. But Pittsburgh is starting to look pretty good. Alex, sound the alarm.
2-time. Hold up. Wait a damn minute.
What?
That's right.
Wow.
I am actually taking the Steelers over those Bills by a score of 28-24. And if it goes the way that I think it will, this might just put New England first place in that division.
Number 1 seed. Number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yep. So Buffalo's days of dominating that division are slipping away.
Damn. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yep.
Switch there. This way. And boom. Okay.
What are we playing? Hollywood Squares here?
Yeah, we're doing the opening of match games, just flipping around all over the place.
Wait a minute. What? He thinks we're playing Hollywood Squares?
Get ready to match the stars.
Oh, well, Hollywood Squares, well, I got 2 words for you, buddy. You fool!
Oh, you mean this one?
You fool!
Yeah. This is a have-to win for both teams. Both coming off of road losses. The Steelers might have Aaron Rodgers back in this one, which they need, but I highly doubt that he will be back because Aaron Rodgers, yeah, but the Bills will have extra rest after they played last Thursday. That will give them time to get back on the right track. I think the Bills passing game will light up the Steelers pass defense. And with the added addition of one Brandon Cooks from the Saints, who they just released, I think he will be a nice piece to their offensive unit. Give me the Bills. Final score, 31-21. Now it's the Bills.
Now it's the Bills!
Because nobody.
Because nobody
circles the wagon.
the wagons. Like the Buffalo
Bills.
Just like the way Napoleon circled his hat. That was so cool.
It's the only way I can be able to circle the wagons when I don't have hand tracking. So,
right.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Indeed.
Napoleon, what say you?
Well, you did mention the extra rest, which that is definitely a contributing factor. Another contributing factor, the Bills are angry.
Oh, they're mad.
So they are coming into this game pissed off like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're talking about the Steelers, who kind of fell apart against the Bears of all the teams in the world they had to fall apart against. I will have to say, when it comes down to it, my pick will be Buffalo 35, Pittsburgh 24. Now it's the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because no one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
Fantastic.
So you heard what I had to say. You heard what Tiny Tim had to say. You heard what Napoleon had to say. LC, it is your turn. Cool.
Oh. Mike Tomlin. What was your thought process last week? You could have gone for over a 60-yard field goal with Chris Boswell, who's known to hit them, and yet you choose to go for a pass.
Ooh.
I just don't understand what Tomlin does every single year to make it feel like this team should be a much better team than what they give credit for. But let's be honest here. This is the Tomlin standard. You get average every single year since Tomlin. All Tomlin cares about is his winning season. He cares more about that winning season than he does his own family. And that's no exaggeration. He will do whatever it takes to keep that winning season. And this is just mediocrity. Tomlin is mediocre. So my new nickname is Mediocre Mike. Tomlin right now, he's not the answer as coach for the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, he's limited on what he could do. He should have played last week, but no. We decided to put on Mason Rudolph instead. He will play against the Bills, but do I really trust them against Buffalo? A team that deserves a win and they have a better chance of making the Super Bowl than we do? No. And I hate to do this. I'm going to have to do it again. This is my second time this year doing this, but I'm taking the Buffalo Bills.
Oh.
I'm taking Buffalo. I got to be a realist here. Got to be a realist. I think the Bills are the better team right now. I think Buffalo's the better team right now. I know last time I picked against the Steelers, they lost. So fingers crossed, but at the end of the day, I just can't trust my team. As much as I love to pick my Steelers here against the Bills, we do not play well against the Bills. We don't play well. And it's going to come back to bite us. Buffalo, they could expose the fact that we have a really bad pass defense right now. And Buffalo, even though we have a bad run defense, which we'll use to the best of our ability, we just can't get it done when it matters most. Josh Allen knows how to beat the Steelers, and I think he will get it done here. I'm going to be rooting for my Steelers, but honestly, for Pick'em's sake, I am going to take Buffalo. My final score is going to be Buffalo 30, Pittsburgh 28. Give me Buffalo. Pittsburgh will cover with the points, but I think Buffalo is going to win. So let's go ahead and hear what we want to hear.
That was the Bills.
Oh, actually, I got two clips. I'm going to play them back to back because Mike Tomlin has 4 words for you, and they are:
we do not care.
And now it's the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because
no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Last game in the 4 o'clock slate. It's your game, Napoleon, as it is the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yep, I know the rules. Save me for last.
Yep.
Chargers are favored by 9.5. Over under set at 41.
It actually went up to 10.
Oh man, went up to 10. Yikes. Referee for this game is
Alex Moore.
And who are the announcers for this game?
This one's on CBS. You got Andrew Catalon, Charles Davis, and Jason McCourty.
And the lowest ticketed price is $107. 107. Y'all know the rules. Save the Raiders fan for last. I'll go first in this one because the Chargers are coming off of the bye while the Raiders are coming off of a horrible showing and a loss to the Browns. Offense showing led to the firing of Chip Kelly, which is a plus. You lost, but you won. So you got that going for you, which is something. But it's not going to matter here, honestly. The offense is lifeless because the line is awful. The Chargers don't have a great line either, but give me Justin Herbert over Geno Smith. Chargers take it. Final score 24-10. Give me the Chargers.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yep.
I'll go first. I'll go next time, Tim. Save you because
go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Even though the Raiders fired Chip Kelly, this offense isn't going anywhere. Let's be honest here. Geno Smith is the definition of the worst quarterback in the league, worse than JJ McCarthy. And the Chargers coming off the bye, it's a recipe for disaster. I'm locking them in. Stone Cold Lock Century of the week. Chargers 49, Raiders 13.
And this is my Stone Cold Lock of the Century. Or the week.
Your friggin' factor of the game is going to have to be Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen?
I think he's going to have a huge game.
Well,
I'm expecting at least a touchdown, 100 yards receiving.
Well, I pretty much agree with everything that LC just said right there. I mean, he hit the nail right on everything that he said. In fact, I'm taking the Chargers over the Vikings by a score of 20-13.
Vikings.
Why did I say Vikings?
Why did you say Vikings?
Well, I guess I meant to say Raiders. No, I'm not saying Raiders. No. They don't deserve that anymore. Not until they start winning. Right. It's just going to be the Raiders. So give me the Chargers over the Raiders by a score of 28-13. And just like you'll see, the Chargers are my lock of the week.
And this is my Stone Cold Lock of the Century. Or the week.
And now go Chargers, go.
Vikings. So you heard what I had to say. You heard what LC had to say. Tiny Tim had to say. Napoleon, have at it, my man. Cool.
Oh.
I know. Let it out.
Geno Smith. You're trying to act like you're Derek Carr or Rich Gannon. You're none of those guys. You'll never be those guys. There's a reason you've been cut from every other team before you joined the Raiders. And last week, I picked you and the team to win against the punt masters themselves, the Cleveland Browns.
I did too.
And what did you do? You browned worse than the Browns.
That
I
is
did.
embarrassing.
What was I watching? And also, this matchup gives me PTSD because in week 2, I picked the Raiders over the Chargers because I at first didn't have faith in the Raiders against the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the end result of that? My next appearance on Snowman in the Morning, I did an apology, Logan Paul style.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness.
To say that I was foolish for picking the Raiders over the Chargers. I am not making that same mistake twice. Dietz may be foolish enough to have picked the Raiders because he has a thing against Jim Harbaugh.
Right.
I'm not that foolish. As much as I like Ashton Genty because he came from my alma mater of Boise State, I can't, in good faith, pick the Raiders in this one. I see this one as a slobber knocker. Just like it was when they played against Kansas City. Final score of 42-0.
Oh, my goodness.
I am taking the San Diego Superchargers over my Raiders. So, Governor Schwarzenegger.
And now go Chargers, go.
Damn, not a single point.
I have no faith in the Raiders at this point. And the Chargers are the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if some charging takes place this Sunday, but I highly doubt it.
Right.
Moving on to Sunday Night Football NBC. Check your local listings. It is the Denver Broncos and the Washington Redskins football team, Commanders, whatever the hell you want to call them. Broncos favored by 5.5. Over under set at 43.5.
You're correct on both of those.
Referee for this game is
the man that loves his land.
Land Clark. And the announcers, being that this is on NBC, we have two-time.
Well, it'll be Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth because he usually likes to take Thanksgiving off, so that's why you have the clapper on Turkey Day.
There you go. And the lowest ticketed price for Broncos and Commanders is $42.
Woo!
$42.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Who you guys got and why? Broncos versus Commanders.
I think I will start off this one.
Have at it.
Denver, you've been playing hard. You've been showing a lot more resilience than I ever thought I would have seen. I haven't seen this much resilience since, Tebow.
Oh.
But you know how that turned out in the end. But I digress. The Commanders just don't look like the Redskins. I'm sorry. The Redskins.
Thank you.
They aren't anything like they want to be. I know that doesn't sound like it makes a whole lot of sense, but let's put it this way. I have more faith in the Broncos than I do the Redskins. Final score will be 30-21. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, the Commanders will once again be without Jaden Daniels against a Broncos team that's coming off of a bye week. Broncos defense is nasty, while the Commanders is not. That defense will be the difference in this game. They will shut down Marcus Mariota and that Commanders offense. Give me the Broncos to beat the Washington Redskins. Final score 24-10.
I pretty much agree with all of you guys there. I'm going to Denver's going to win and cover this one, no problem. Washington, they're just not the team that went all the way to the NFC Championship game last year. This seems like a far cry from that. even though it's just last year. That Denver defense is really carrying those guys along, and they will do it in the nation's capital. So give me the Broncos over the Commanders, Redskins, whatever, 30-22.
Oh, this game is going to be a tough one to watch. Denver coming off the bye and Washington coming off the bye. Two teams that are coming off the bye, but two teams going in completely different directions. Washington has one of the worst overall defenses in the league, while Denver is probably the second best defense in the league overall in regards to metrics. The Broncos are having some questions on offense, but I do think that they could get it done, though. The main thing is I don't think they want to have Washington be in another blowout game because all the games that Washington's been on primetime this year, they've all been blowouts. So I think they want to keep it. I think there's something that's going to say that this game will be competitive for a little while, but I think Denver will win. Give me a final score of 28-23. Give me the Broncos.
All right, last game on the list is a rematch of not one, but two Super Bowls. One from 2007, one from 2011. We got the New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots from Foxborough. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Patriots are favored by 7.5, over under set at 46.5.
And you're right. Oh, it's actually went down to 46 actually for the over under.
Oh. Okay. Referee for this game is?
It's going to be Sean Smith.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
Well, it's Monday Night Football, so you got Joe Beavis Buck and Troy Butthead Aikman.
And is there a Manning cast? Please say there is.
Yes, there is. This is actually their last one before they take a break. Because they're going to be taking a break, I think, for a couple of weeks, and then returning for the playoffs. I think they return for the playoffs.
And the lowest ticket price, according to Game Time, is $144.
And that sounds about right.
It does sound about right because the Patriots are riding a 9-game winning streak, while the Giants have been. Where's the button? The Giants are the first team to be eliminated from the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah. Sure.
So where is the motivation for the Giants, especially playing on the road for consecutive weeks? Patriots and Drake May will head to their bye week after this one on a 10-game winning streak as they take care of the New York Giants. Give me the Patriots 31-21. Give me the Pats.
Oh, I'm sorry. They actually will be back for the Dolphins and Steelers game. Then they're back for the playoff. Then they have a Week 18, then a wild card game for Manning cast.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm going to go next. I'll go next on this one. The Giants, I will say something, Alex. Even though they're eliminated from the playoffs, they do have something to play for. They want to. A lot of players are playing right now to keep their jobs for next year with the new coach and the new GM taking over next year. There's going to be a lot of interest to see which players will stay on the roster and which ones will be help rebuild with Jackson Dart. The Giants will have a top pick for next year's draft, looking to build upon that defense, which is going to be probably one of the best in the league in a few years, give or take, especially with all the talent they have on that defensive line. I think the Giants can definitely keep things slow, especially with Jackson Dart returning to play in this game. I think if he makes the smart decisions, they can cover here, and I think they will cover. That's 7.5. I'm going to take the Patriots to win, but I think the Giants will cover the points. My final score is going to be Patriots 27, Giants 21, and it'll be a good game. I actually expect this to be a really good game.
Tiny Tim?
I'll tell you what, this New York Giants team, like I said, they are sliding up while the Bills are sliding down. And I expect the Patriots to just go on all the way and take the AFC East Championship. Meanwhile, Sorry for the Giants being the first team eliminated. I feel sorry for my buddies, Natalie and Flynn, my boys from the Fantasy Football Fever Show. They're both Giants fans, as many people know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots over the Giants by a score of 31-23.
And Napoleon finishes off.
A 9-game win streak, you said?
A 9. Yes.
Make it 10. I'm sorry, but after being eliminated from playoff contention, I don't see there being any motivation at all for the Giants to continue. I don't even see them being able to put on a fight. They may just run, the B team at this point because there really is no point. Final score, 35-21, Pats all the way.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will put a bow on week number 13 of Pain and Gain Pick'ems.
Yeah.
As always, you can find me and my brother Austin, Mr. Gary Bear, and Romy 2184, the fat man himself, on both of us on the sofas, Mr. Gary's 96 YouTube channel, Mondays at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You got the Monday blues, but we will cure those Monday blues for you. Be on the lookout for that. Both of us on the sofas this Monday on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. Let's talk about some fantasy football fever, shall we? TJM3774 on Tuesdays.
Yes, that's right. Fantasy Football Fever. We are about to go into the next to last week of the regular season of fantasy competition before the playoffs start. So hopefully you'll adjust your fantasy rosters. More guys injured, more guys coming back. Set your rosters accordingly and join us on Tuesday night over on TJM3774 and on John Flynn's channel as well.
That's right. And if you want to see more of this guy in the mornings and somewhat of myself as well, you can check out Snowman in the Morning on the Snowman Multimedia YouTube channel. The hottest of hot takes and the coldest of cold hard facts. Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Boom. There you go. Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Napoleon, for being a part of this week 13 of Pinning in Pick'ems. That was an awesome show. Thank you so much for being on, man.
Glad to be here and glad to be the first VTuber guest to ever be on the show.
Let's go.
Nice.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy all the sides and being with your family and all the football, and enjoy it. I appreciate the hell out of each and every single one of you. We'll see you guys next week for week number 14. So, for LC Muscles 28, for Tiny Mother Loving Tim, and for Napoleon Jonamide, this is A Pizzle saying peace out and fins up. Baby! We'll see you guys next week.
Steelers, do something, please.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let's give the Chiefs the upset of a lifetime.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving for everybody except for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Peace.
See ya.